Are you able to view my screen?
Yes, sir.
Not, yes, sir. Now we can see. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. These are all terminologies that we are going to discuss today.
Okay.
The first thing is functional setup manager. Functional setup manager.
Setup manager.
See, what is that functional setup manager? See, in order to see as a consultant, functional consultant, in order to implement a project, okay, first two things
Okay.
required. Okay, what is that? Is application implementation consultant. Okay, then another is IT security. Okay,
Okay.
IT. Okay, uh, this two things are required. Okay, for
Okay.
a consultant to implement a project. Okay, so
Okay.
application implementation consultant, application implementation. They what it is it is they will create a user, for example, a user XYZ will be created, okay, and it will be assigned it will be assigned. A user will be created, it is assigned. What is that application implementation consultant is? It will allow to do a setup, to do a setup in the to do a setup or configuration in the system. It will allow you to set up. They can view all the applications. Okay, entire application they can view. They can view the setup.
Okay.
Sorry, they can use, they can set up or customize. Okay, I will tell you an example. See, if you are buying an AC, okay, you are buying an AC. Suppose to
Okay.
install that, what you need to install that AC technician to be needed, no, in order to install, you will not be knowing, no. Am I correct or not? You you will not be knowing. So AC technician has to come and do that. Similarly, in order to in order to use that application, functional consultant to be needed. They will set up.
Okay.
Then only user can able to use. Okay. So
Okay.
uh, the the setup for configuring, that is setup or configuration, function setup manager role. It is the tool used to configure application across a project. Okay, you understand what I am telling?
Okay.
Is it? See, you are a, for example, I will clarify again. You are a user. Suppose if you are working in a company, now you are using accounts receivable application. Okay,
Okay.
you are a user. Okay, you will be defined a role. Which role? What are all the based on your job? You will be assigned a role. Am I correct or not? You will be assigned a role.
Yeah.
But you are not able. You will not be allowed to implement. You will not to do setups. The
Okay.
in order to do a setup means a setup or configure means creating do that payment configurations, payment terms, setups. Lot of setups is there that we will discuss you that will explain it to you in later. So this functional setup manager is what is the they will do a setups in the system. Okay, in the application, they will do a setup or configure. Okay, that is
Okay.
functional consultant role. Okay,
Okay.
all functional setup manager. Okay, and another thing, IT security manager. I told no, IT security manager, security console will be given, wherein they can create users and accordingly they will assign the roles. Okay.
Okay.
For example, I tell you, you are working in accounts receivable department. You will be given a user ID and password. Correct? Huh? So you will be given a user. You have a separate user ID password. By logging in, you will be given some access to the functions. Correct? No. You can able to create or edit or that particular portion only you will be given. So based on your job function, you will be given a you will be given that you will be assigned a role. Based on your job function, you will be assigned a role. Okay. Okay, you understand what I am telling? Okay. But
Yes.
tell me. Hello?
No, I just understand.
Now it's clear, no? So functional
Oh,
setup manager will do a setup or configure in the system. Okay, he will be having an entire authorizations to do setup, create view, and because he has to do testing and all, no, so all functions will, but whereas users will not be allowed. Based on the job functions, they will be assigned the tasks accordingly. First roles will be created accordingly. According to that role, based on the job functions, roles will be created. That roles will be assigned to you, assigned to the user. Okay, so you know now you have understood the difference, no? Okay, between the functional setup manager and the users they are using. So functional setup manager is a functional consultant will be using that. Okay, whereas the users are on based on the job roles, they their based on the job roles, the task will be assigned accordingly. They will have to do their entries and all. What we are the suppose you want to create entry like that and all, permissions will be given. Okay, that I will tell you. Okay, so you understand what I am telling? Functional security manager is clear for you?
yeah, yes.
Okay. Now, see, Durai, I have given a brief introduction only, but maybe tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, ma'am will be taking. So you will be giving, she will be giving a more clarity on this. Okay. Just a brief introduction about this I am giving. Okay. So this why I am giving this to know the concepts. What are all the terminology? Just to give a brief idea about this. Okay, but the detailed thing with examples and all, ma'am will give you. Okay,
Okay.
right. Next, Oracle Identity Manager. Oracle Identity Manager, I told no. Oracle Identity Manager is a tool used for user authentication, which includes validating user credential, creating new users, manage users, deleting users. With the help of this tool, we can you can create users, okay, manage users, delete users, like that. Okay, creating, managing, and all. Okay, and validating. Okay, see, there is a difference. I will tell. I will tell you. Authentication. What is that authentication? What is that authentication? See, for example, uh, you have gone in flight, no? You have gone and have you traveled in flight and all?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You're not gone, no?
Yeah, yeah.
See,
No, no.
one thing. Suppose if we are going on a flight, first when you enter the airport, what they will do? They will ask you to give your ID. Okay. Then they will see. Then accordingly, your ID and your face will be authenticated. Then only you will be you will be allowed to enter into the airport. Okay, inside of the airport. Then after that there will be a security checkup is there. Next I am coming. So like that, user authentication. To access that application, you have to need a user ID and password. Correct? No,
Yeah.
you need a
Yes, sir.
user ID and password. Correct? No, see,
Yeah.
for example, you are logging in banking activity. You are using banking activity. What do? You create in you use your credential. user ID and password. Based on that, you will use your net banking and all. No, that is called this Oracle. In Oracle, it is called Oracle Identity Manager, where user authentication will be given, which includes validating the credential. See, this one by help of this only you can able to user can able to enter into the application, or else you cannot enter into the application. There is a restriction, no, by using the user ID and password, then only the see, this tool is used for creating user, managing user, deleting user. When these users will get deleted if they leave the job, that will get deleted. Managing users means sometimes what happens is they have to assign some roles additionally. So like that, managing users, creating users, okay, and validating user credentials. So validating after these are all very important. Okay. Okay. Now authorization policy manager, APM. Authorization policy manager. Authorization policy manager, another user related tool used for user authorization, which deals with granting user access to a particular area. Now you understood what I meant to say is, okay.
Yeah.
Now you have given now you have given you will now you have given the user ID and password. Okay. Now next is authorization. First you will be authenticated, then you will be given authorization. Authorization, there is a difference. Okay. See, for example, I will relate to an example. For example, uh, suppose your friend is having a house. Okay. You suppose your friend is having a house in Mamalapuram or thing. Okay, you are asking your friend, in the holiday I want to go to Mahabalipuram. Your friend is telling, okay, you can use my house, no problem. But for accessing that house, you use some code he will be giving. Okay, so some code he will be giving to you. Okay, then with the help of code you will be entering into the house. That is called this authentication. Okay, based on the authentication you are entering the house. Okay, next what is that? He will, you are restricted to use only the hall. Okay, you are restricted only to use one set of portion in the house. For example, your friend is telling, see, don't use second floor, only first floor you have to use. Okay.
Okay, I got your point, sir. I got it.
That first floor only you have to use. Don't use second floor, like that. Like so, first you are entering authenticated. So you are entering the house. Then you are using only the first floor, not the second floor. Like that, first authentication, then authorization to the particular area. Okay. So in your case, you are using Oracle EBS, no, working in Oracle EBS. What is it? You are using account receivable. What is your function in that? What you do? You create invoices, no?
Yeah.
Create invoices, and you are able to reverse and all invoices all over. You are okay. So the particular area restriction is there. So granting user access to particular area, but you are not allowed to access accounts payable application and all. So that is the authorization policy. You know the difference? These three, you know the difference? Functional security manager, where he can do a setup. Okay. Okay. Then Oracle Identity Manager tool, using that tool, we can create users, manage users. Then authorization policy manager, authorization to a particular area. Yeah, particular functions and all. In EBS, we are telling us functions. In the Fusion, we will tell us features and all. Okay. Okay. Then next, WebLogic server. See, WebLogic server is the server on which the business logic pages and codes are hosted. See, very simple, I will tell you. See, 1 minute. You are able to see my screen, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just 1 minute. Huh? See, this is HDFC Bank. Okay. Hello.
Okay. Okay.
So HDFC Bank, if I click this, what is happening? It is going to the web page of HDFC Bank.
Web page.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is going to web page of the business. See, in Oracle Fusion, there is called a 3-tier architecture. Okay. One is web page, and
Okay.
is middleware and database. Okay. Front end,
Okay.
middleware, and so first is web page. Then between the database and the front end, there is called one middleware is there. Middleware. So in the middleware, see, I will tell you, this is front end. That is web page. It is opening. Now what we are doing? Now you are going to net banking to transact. Okay. So when you enter
Okay.
into that net banking, what screens will be different? Okay. Lot of screens will be there. No?
Okay.
Okay. So in the web page is static. This front page is static because even Sahana ma'am or Suresh Raj sir, whoever access this HDFC Bank, okay, the front page
Okay.
is same only. This is static. It will
Okay.
not change. Whereas when you enter into net banking, depending on your
Okay.
credential, user ID and password, based on your account position, some screens may get changed. Okay. Sometimes
Okay.
offers they will announce for you, like loans you might have taken, but I may not have availed the loans. That screen will not be there like that. So screens is dynamic. Okay.
Okay.
So when
Yeah,
you
sir, I would just like to add something here, sir.
tell me.
Like you have different customers, right? The platinum customer or the gold
Yeah.
customer. So
Yeah.
depending on the features, they will add extra features to a customer. So the features
Okay.
all will be different. Okay, customer
Okay.
wise.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
so that
sir.
features.
You can continue, sir. Yeah.
Thanks, ma'am. Thanks, ma'am. Anything you would like to give clarity on this, ma'am?
No, sir. No, sir. This was just one point, just to add
Yeah.
more clarity to
Thank
it.
you, ma'am.
That's all.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So you are entering into the net banking app where the screens is getting changed. Okay, based on the example given by the ma'am as platinum customer like that, it getting changed. Okay. Now the now that getting it the screen is changing means it's a dynamic. The the application in that it is deployed. Some application is deployed based on the business logic. Some application is deployed. Okay, that is called web logic. Okay, web logic server.
Okay.
In
Okay.
that some application is deployed using business logic. Okay, this customer, if it is
Okay.
platinum customer, this like that. If it is some like that, it is getting changed. You know, that is web logic server. In the middleware, that okay. Then database, backend is database. Okay, so that is called web logic server. WebLogic server is the server on which the business logic, pages, and coders are hosted.
Post.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, business functions. Business functions is business related functions. See, based on the business related function, this business logic is built. Correct? No? Based on the business
Okay.
functions only. So you correlate with the Oracle. See, business related functions. Based on this, business logic is built. That includes payable invoicing, payment, requisition, customer management. They are enabled through business unit. Okay. They are enabled through business unit. That time Madam told no, what is business unit. So the business functions are enabled through business units, where the activities, business activities are done. So that is why it is got enabled through business function. Okay, business function.
Okay. Okay.
Then coming to this RBAC, role-based access control.
Okay.
Role-based access control. What is that role-based access control? See, see what happens is sometimes I will give you an example. They will create roles like as admin, okay, IT admin,
Okay.
like finance, HR, okay, and another thing like HR and sales, like that. And also they will create another role also. For manager, they will create another role. Then for executive, they will create another role. Okay, like that. The first roles is created. Okay, you are a user. For you, roles is created. Okay. So roles they will create like this. For a role for IT, HR, like that roles will be created. In the role, what they will do? They will give a permissions. Different roles will have different permissions. Permissions means what?
Okay.
See,
So actually,
for example, I will tell you an example for you. See, you can access accounts receivable application. Okay, in that you can able to create reverse or that activity view, create reverse view you can do, but that portion accounts receivable, in that they will create like that. They role, what they will do is account receivable role, in that they will create permissions like that, account receivable underscore something they will give, and in that they will give permissions like that, account receivable all, like that, account receivable all, AR underscore all, permissions to create, edit, okay, view. Suppose in the account receivable underscore view, that role will have only viewing. They are unable to create or modify or any change reversal they can't do. Okay, you understand what I'm telling? Okay, so
okay.
invoices, so you have AR, in that you can able to access the invoice and all, in that the permission will be to in that you have the permission to create, view and modify. Okay, so, some people what they will do, they will view. Okay, suppose your manager, for example, your manager will be given the manager role to view, but you will
Okay.
have the
Uh,
all applications in the sense of accounts receivable, account payable, like for example your for example country head, like that, no, they will be having all the application to view, account payable, account receivable, so they will be given a role like that. Okay, they can only take the permission. So see, I will tell you RBAC, uh,
Hello.
role based access control. So user, role and permission. Okay, this is very important. User, role, permission. In user, for example, Durai. Durai role, accounts AR, invoice. Okay, and like for example invoice or receipt. Okay, then it's permission to create, edit, or reverse or okay. Okay, for example, say to AR full application, AR underscore all, AR underscore all, say to, and I will be given to access AP. Only these two applications, but I can view all the functions. AP underscore all. I can able to access all the function, but permission only to view. Permission will be given to you view the documents. You understand now? Durai, it's
Okay,
clear?
okay, sir.
So role-based
Yeah, it's
access
clear.
control. Okay. Suppose
Okay.
you are suppose you are moving to another department, suppose sales department or anything. What will they do? They will what they will do? It's easier for them to what? They will switch over you to the other roles. They will remove from the user. This role will be removed and new role will be attached. New role means they might have created, suppose if you are going to accounts receivable department, accounts receivable AR slash invoice bar AR slash invoice bar AP slash invoice bar payment. In that role they will assign, they will give you.
Okay.
So, and also suppose if you are leaving the job, you are leaving the company, okay, and you are going for a new job to the new company, what they will do? They will remove the role easily. That is why for role-based consultant, role-based access control, they have kept it, but that too based on this two, depends on this two, OAM and APM. That is where this. If you read that, this is a feature of Oracle Fusion, which means that the access of users to certain pages and functions is dependent on the roles associated with the particular user that have been identified in the OM or APM. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that you have understood, I think. Okay. Ma'am? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
she's not
No, no,
here.
no, no, no. I'm there. I'm listening. My mute
No,
was
no issue, ma'am. No.
my
One
mic
thing,
was mute. Sorry. Yeah.
no issue, ma'am. No issue.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
one thing.
Mm.
Can you explain this thing? Yes.
Sir,
ESS.
I'm actually taking all this in detail tomorrow, so you
Okay,
can
okay.
just give a brief
Yeah.
idea of
No.
it.
One thing,
Yeah.
madam.
Yeah.
S-based
Yes,
only.
sir.
I just to give you a brief thing about S-based database that I forgot, ma'am. That concept
Yes,
I am
sir.
not clear about that. Do you remember that?
Sir, I'll for that I'll have to. Okay, I'll take. Can I take this up tomorrow, sir?
Okay,
Because
okay.
I have to, literally give examples. Otherwise, only with the definition we will
Yeah.
not be able
That,
to understand.
since I am not clear
Even
about that.
yeah, S base cube. First, he has to
Only
literally understand the user. Yes, user and
uh,
role based, which I'll be taking in detail
that is why
in
I,
depth. So
okay.
once he understands that, then he'll be able to understand what
Okay.
because
So,
multidimensional database. I mean, okay, fine. It's multidimensional database through which you assign roles and all that.
okay.
But then let him first understand in detail as to what user
Correct.
and role and what identity management is
Correct.
and all that, sir. So I'll take that in detail, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Take
Okay.
S cube also and clean it in
Okay.
tomorrow's class.
So
Okay, sir.
just now I have given a brief idea, ma'am, about
Yes,
this.
sir. Yes,
What
sir.
is that? So Durai, it's clear for you.
Sir.
Any doubt is there?
No, sir. I just
So
cleared all.
what we have seen today, Fusion terminology, functional
Fusion
setup manager.
terminology.
Functional setup manager, what you will do? Functional setup manager, what is that? Functional
He's
setup.
just able to access for configuration.
Yeah, he can do a setup. He can access
Setup.
all the application wherein he
Just
can do a
setup.
setup. Okay, he
Setup.
can do a configuration according to our business requirements. They will have to do. Remember the
Okay.
AC example which I have given. If you are
Okay.
installing AC, technician required. For like that, when you get a software or applications, so user cannot start entering or anything. Functional consultant has do a setup according, then only user can able to access that application. So some setups has to be done, customization to be done, then only he can able to access. Then Oracle Identity Manager. Oracle Identity Manager, same. You cannot see banking application. Tell me.
For user authentication credentials.
User authentication.
He'll be
User ID and password, creation of user ID and password, managing, deleting, like that, validating user credential. Okay, so that and all is a part of it's a tool, Oracle Identity Manager. Okay, then authorization policy manager. You have understood, no? Authorization policy.
For this.
Yeah. See, you remember the example of your friend's house, which I told. Another example also is
friend's house. Okay.
When you enter the airport, first check there will be authentication. Okay. Then after that, when you get the boarding pass, then while you enter in the near the gate, okay, boarding near the gate, there will be a security check. That is the restricted access will be there. See, you have to go to that gate only. Suppose they will assign, see your flight in the gate number 6 means they will check it whether you are going to Mumbai and your flight is gate number is based on the boarding by the airport. Okay, airport authority boarding pass they will issue. No, based on that they will verify. So authorization. So to access to the restriction, access to the particular area. So boarding by seeing the boarding pass, what security will do? He will verify that, and he will allow you to go to the particular place. So you have to you have to go to that particular place, and you have to go. And you are not allowed to go outside. Once you enter, you not allow outside. Okay. So that is the. You understand what I'm telling?
Okay, I understand the APM concept.
Yeah, WebLogic server, I told. Like, the back. That example I told. When you enter, you are entering into web page and your net banking, while it is getting dynamic, then that is called WebLogic server. Okay. Then business functions, you understand what. Okay. Then role-based consultant, role-based access control. User, role, different roles has been given permission. Okay.
Different role has been assigned to.
Yeah, correct. You understand what I'm telling? Now it's clear. And S-based S-based database and date effective hierarchy, madam will take it. Okay. Say some preparation has to be done in order to be clear with that. So I don't want to make you confused. That's why I am not giving this. I am not taking this topic for the right now. Okay. So in order to give more clarity, madam will give. Okay. And please ensure. I want to tell you. This terminology will be again taken by the madam. Okay. He will explain you in detail. Okay. With examples. In detail, she will explain. Okay. So I will send you the document. This document. You go through that. And if any doubts is there, you please let me know. Okay. Okay, right. And one more thing. Yesterday I prepared one document relating to that accounts. Okay. That also I will be sharing. You go through that. And if you have any doubt, also you let me know. Okay. So basic guide like that I have given. And some glossary of accounting terms which you are using. I think you may have come across that. Anyhow, you go through that. If you have any doubt, you please let me. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Shall we wind up for the day? Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
And anything you want to?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Ma'am, tell me. Ma'am, anything you want to like to add on this?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we can wind up, sir. Sir, that's what I'll take up S-base the first thing in the morning tomorrow before
Okay,
starting the
Okay.
chapter 3.
Okay.
I'll explain him what S-base cube is,
Okay.
and then I will start with the chapter 3.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, so at least
Suppose,
there'll be a continuation from what I've left
yeah.
today. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Durai, we'll start this base tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Okay.
meanwhile, you just go through the terminologies that sir has given. He
Okay.
will be sharing the Word document, because we'll be again touching upon the same terminology tomorrow, but more in
Okay.
detail with examples.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay, ma'am.
Okay then. See you
the
tomorrow then.
accounts
Okay.
basic,
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good
Okay.
day, everyone. Yeah.
accounts,
Yeah.
hello.
Yes,
Ma'am,
sir. Tell me.
accounts basic guide I am sharing to Durai. Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
No, accounts basic guide I am sharing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let him go through it. What is your background? Yeah, sure. Durai, what is your background basically? What have you done?
Become corporate.
Accounts background only. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I
Okay.
mean, it's
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Hello.
better to brush up once.
Yeah.
Because
Hello.
I'll have done ages back. So even
Yeah.
for
Hello.
us, yes, sir.
Ma'am. Tell me, ma'am. Yeah. Suddenly it happened, ma'am. Okay. No issue, madam. Madam. Okay. Sure. Ma'am, one thing. This date effective, I read.